Let us see about the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked out one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. The poem begins with the speaker coming to a fork in a yellow colored forest, which represents a point of decision in life. Here, the speaker refers to a traveler. The speaker feels regret that they cannot explore both paths because life allows one choice at a time. He stands and looks carefully down one path as far as possible, trying to see where it goes, but the path bends and disappears into the trees. This shows how people often face choices in life that are not easy, and even after careful thought, the outcomes are uncertain. The scene also creates a quite reflective mood, emphasizing that making choices is a thoughtful and sometimes emotional process. In the second stanza, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. In this part, the speaker chooses the other path, thinking it looks just as good as the first. He imagined it might be better because it appears less worn. However, the speaker admits that in reality, both paths were actually very similar and equally traveled. This shows that sometimes we convince ourselves that a choice is unique or special even when it may not be very different from other options. It reflects how people often read meaning or importance into the choices they make. So, in our life, we always have choices. We always need to take decisions. We have to choose either one of the chances. In that case, sometimes it brings positive and sometimes it brings negative. So it all depends upon the fate and luck of every human beings. In the first two stanzas of The Road Not Taken, he reflects on life, choices, and human nature. Frost shows that we often face moments where we must choose between two paths, symbolizing the choices we encounter in life. These decisions are important because they shape our journey, yet we can't take every option. The speaker carefully observes the paths, trying to predict where each might lead. This reflects the human tendency to weigh options and think ahead, even though the future is uncertain. So, these are some of the life challenges that was explained by Robert Frost in the first two stanzas. So, always we don't have one choice, we have many choices. In that, we have to choose a right path. We cannot predict which is right and which is wrong, but yet we have to choose any one of the choice which leads to success and sometimes failures. So we can't predict what is happening in our life. The future is not in our hand. So through the above two stanzas, Frost reflects the choices as special, both We have similar paths, but they often give different experiences. So, this is about the first two stanzas of Road Not Taken.